Hayden DEEGAN, the fan favorite, the 14-year-old superstar born January 10th, 2006, with over 725,000 followers on Instagram and a net worth ranging between, this is a weird range, but it's all I could find, ranging between $100K and $1 million. That is unreal for being 14 years old. He just went 6 for 6 at Loretta Lynn's, sweeping all of his motos and absolutely dominating. If you guys didn't actually watch any of Loretta Lynn's, like, DEEGAN was gone in his motos. No competition. He truly is on another level in his classes. Like I said at the start of the video, he is a fan favorite. You guys seem to absolutely love him, and a lot of you guys want to see a Hayden DEEGAN setup. Of course, there are some limitations within the game, so it was not easy to make this setup, but I tried my best to make the man Hayden DEEGAN come to life. I just want to point out that when I do these videos, I don't actually customize the rider to have the same eyes, the same hair color, the same face as the person I'm trying to recreate. Once you're in the game, you can't see any of that stuff, so I just focus on the gear and the bike. Hayden is always running some pretty poppin' Thor kits, and he actually ran a kit pretty similar to this at Loretta's, so I thought it would be a cool kit to throw on. And then you guys can see the bike here right above the face cam. Obviously, it's not a perfect setup. It's not 100% accurate. I couldn't be number 38. I had to go ahead and use Huxon's number, so we are rocking 338 for today's video. So keep all of that in mind, and with that being said, if I went ahead and did this on PC, I could have actually got a pretty accurate setup. It would be like gear that Hayden was running and everything, but I wanted to make it so that you guys could go ahead and recreate this setup if you want it. Long intro, man. Long intro. Let's get into the video. So here's the plan. We are going to load into the Monster Energy Cup. We are going to attack the track and try and get that W. 3 motos, a similar format to Loretta Lynn's, and maybe in the future we will see Hayden take on the 250 class at Loretta's. At Loretta's, I'm totally focused on Loretta's too much. The 250 class or the All-Stars class here at the Monster Energy Cup. Will he get that W one day? Who knows? If you guys do enjoy this video at any point in time, make sure to go down there, smash that thumbs up button for me, go down, click that subscribe button, join the Goon Army. For a question of the video, this one relates to Hayden himself. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think that Hayden is just a small bike superstar, and when he gets to big bikes he is going to flop? Or is he going to go all the way and end up at the top step, claiming that Supercross championship one day? Let me know in the comments below. Does he have it, or one day will he flop on the big bikes? It is time to go racing, guys. Monster Energy Cup Moto number 1. Race number 1. DEEGAN walking out, waving to the fans. Let's go, man. I am pumped. Now, I'm not going to do any fancy head starts or anything like that in this video. I'm truly going to try to recreate how DEEGAN performed at Loretta Lynn's this year. Whole shots, checking out, leading all of his motos, leading all of the laps. Let's go, guys. Let's get that whole shot off to a good start, and let's check out, man. Triple into this section, and let's just go. Get into that flow and see these guys later. I haven't been on a 250 in this game in forever, and I guess this isn't technically the All-Stars class. That's where we will be seeing... Oh, okay. Although the All-Stars class will be where we see Hayden at the Monster Energy Cup in a few years. I'm facing the top dogs, man. We got Tomac on my tail on a 450, so this might be tough to check out with all 3 races. And this track, it always eats me alive, especially on a 450. So I don't know how this is about to play out here on a 250. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this Joker lane right off the bat. You guys know I have a pretty good history of missing the Joker lane, pulling a good old Ryan Dungey and just forgetting about it, going past it on the last lap, realizing I've missed it, and just knowing there is nothing I can do to salvage a result. It's a pretty big penalty when you don't take it, so it might be best to just get it out of the way as I send Nichols to the ground. He is snoozing back there. Through Monster Alley I go. Let's see if I can catch up to these guys. I believe it is Tomac out front, so I do have a little bit of work to do. And Benny Bloss not in last for once. I am shook. He's actually back here. Back here, that makes no sense. He's actually up near the front, killing it right now. P. White, I think he's in 6th, 7th? He's not doing too bad. We are on the final lap. All of these guys in front of me are diving to take that Joker lane. And let's see how this plays out. I am back into 1st. Getting lurked by Tomac right now. He is there. He is definitely keeping the pressure on. So no mistakes from here to the finish line. And that was sketchy, man. That was getting down to the wire. Last lap, and the only reason I got up and actually passed these guys was because of the Joker lane. But I guess that's how it's meant to play out. I took it early on in the race. It made me fall back a little bit. And then once everyone else took it, I managed to get back up into that lead and get that W. Crashing on the finish line there. Tossed her too hard. Starting off the night right, man. 106.166 was my lap time. Marv actually coming in 106.473. So not much of an advantage on my end. Let's go. Race number 2. It is about to go down. Now the tricky part about this moto, as most of you guys know, it always catches me off guard, is that the track goes the complete opposite direction. Let's grab that whole shot, outbrake these guys, get on the brakes hard, try and hug this inside, and hopefully off to the races I go. So this section, it really does eat me alive in motos 1 and 3 going the other way. But going this way, I think it's even worse. I think it's even harder for me to try to bust out a triple throughout that section. Especially, oh, a mistake, man. A big mistake. Let's go. I don't have time for that. No more talking about certain sections eating me alive. I gotta focus, man. Back in 14th place here on the first lap. I have to focus up, put my head down, and try and run some clean laps here before this race is over. It's gonna be a quick one, so I don't have much time to actually get up there and try to make anything happen. Marv, who finished P2 in the last moto, is actually out front right now. So he didn't take the Joker lane. That's pretty much how I got all of those passes in the bag there. No one else decided to hold off on the Joker lane except me and Marv. So I can kind of use him as my gauge and judge where I am compared to the AI. Like, he still has a pretty decent edge over me after what happened there on the first lap. Costly mistakes, man. It truly does happen to the best of us when you least expect it. Next thing you know, I was just off track. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the Joker lane right here, right now, and see how far back in the field I actually end up going. Get through there clean, hit this 180. Am I gonna get passed? By a few people, that's for sure. Tomac coming in hot. See if I can get this triple onto the table. Let's try and find a flow here on this last lap. Double to here and just double through this section. I think that's probably the way to go. I tried to hit that triple, not happening. Tomac, get out of the way, man. My flow down the drain with this moto, that's for sure. Through Monster Alley one last time in this race. Let's not mess up this section this lap. AC and Tomac, two riders that I should be able to pass. Can't believe that, man. Mistakes getting the best of me here in this race. Webb is right there as well as Tomac gets squirrely. That was pretty gnarly, it really was. Can I triple into this section? Man, the 250 just does not have the power. It really doesn't. Let's see if I can get any last corner passes. Don't let this section eat me alive. Webb, I'm sorry, man, but I needed that top 4. I just needed it. I told you guys, race number 2 is always a struggle for me. The layout just eats me alive, and yeah, I think that was proof. Going into the final moto, 2 points down from the points leader, Marvin Muskin. That is That's gonna be tough, man. We got some competition on our hands. Failing to sweep all 3 races like the boy DEEGAN does in real life. I swear, he wins every race that he enters. Like, it's unreal. Back to the layout that I like here at the Cup. Let's go, man. One more race to try and prove that I got the speed to hang with the top dogs. Let's go, man. That hole shot. That is a hole shot. No question about it, man. Let's just take a moment while we're going through this first corner to admire the setup. I don't think I actually got up close and personal with the setup and showed it off at all, so here we go. Of course, Thor gear, Alpine Star boots, 60 helmet, 100% goggle, all of that good stuff. Went with the KTM style graphics kit to try and just stay as clean as possible. Of course, WP suspension, the FMF pipe on there. We also got the Pro Taper bars, and man, the setup is fresh. So down through Monster Alley on this first lap. So far, this race is starting off exactly how I needed it to. Into this big old raised corner. I love that section, man. Tricky, such a tricky section, but a fun section. When you hit it right, I thought I was smacking my head right there, that's for sure. Off to that lead, 2 seconds up on second place. Marv is in P2. That's not what I needed. Not what I needed at all. But let's go ride my own race and see how it plays out. Man, that triple is tough. It really is. But first lap here, I'm just going to try and attack the track and get the biggest lead possible and just check out from these guys and worry about the Joker lane on lap number 2. That is the plan. I'm gonna slow things down a little bit. I don't need to be sending that wall roller style jump and jumping right off track. Like, I was just riding like a dummy in that second race, so let's hold it together here and get this win. On to what is the last lap, man. Oh, that was sketchy. That was so sketchy, but hey, we're still on 2 wheels. That is all that matters. Double. Can I bust out the triple? I just don't think the 250 is throaty enough, man. It just doesn't pull hard enough to bust out a triple in that section. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just a goon, but yeah, that is a tough section right there. We have to hit the Joker lane. Hopefully, I have an advantage on these guys. A big enough lead. Ooh, that might be costly. That might be costly. Through the Joker lane, that mistake was definitely not what I needed by any means, but back on track, still in the lead, like 3 seconds ahead of Marvin Muskin right now, so I think I should be on track to getting race number 3 in the bag. Just, man, that overall, I am not going to get it. 1 point. 1 point from being victorious, man. That's crazy. DEEGAN doing the little point over to the fans, 105.232, improving on my lap time from that first race. Crazy, man. 1 point from that final race. Marv getting 2 points. That means I only gained 1 point. I needed to gain 2. Taking a look at the overall results, his 2-1-2 beats my 1-4-1 by 1 point. I can't believe I just realized now that I totally forgot to change my name to Hayden DEEGAN. There's an imposter out here, man. I think I got hashtag caught. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to go down there, smash that thumbs up button for me. Maybe a little bit of foreshadowing here with DEEGAN finishing P2 in the top dog class, man. Killer video. I had a ton of fun doing it. I hope you guys did enjoy. That's it. That's all. Peace out.